Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank. Today, we're gonna put a carpet, but not just any carpet. I started already the process, so I'm gonna be filming it, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about how easy it is. So we decided not to do it straight away. We decided to do it like a tile version, right? On setting up these pieces of carpet because our floor is uneven. It's not even here. It's cement, but it's really crooked. It's not really good. There's some bumps. There's some dips. So I didn't go with this process how they have it lined up like this. I did go lined up one way and make sure that it was evened out in every single direction here. So what I ended up doing on piece by piece is that I make sure that this line was the proper line. So it could have been a little bit off the wall because, like I said, I don't have an even cement. There's even curves where it curves a little bit, and I am very pleased with this. So we're gonna open it up, see what you get when you purchase them like this. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up. All right, I opened it up, and it comes with different tiles. It seems like they throw them all in the box. They're 100 times different from every single one of them. Sometimes you get something similar, like for example, these line ones I just put in here. It matches with that blue line down there. And we're still putting the tile, but I want to show you guys that it might not be for you. It's for me because I'm going to show you guys the end results. It's a little messy in here, but let me show you the back of it. Only 2 pieces of tape. Adhesive is right underneath the tape. You just take this off, remove it, and that's it. Pretty much 2 of them. If you have an issue with it, that it's not sticky enough for you, you can always use Gorilla Glue. But remember that that's a permanent solution to something that's bothering you. You know, it might not work if, say, it gets damaged, dirtier than it would expect it. You want to remove it. So as you can see, I put the tile already. But like I said, it's sticky. There's nothing, I can't even, some of them are uneven, so you got to be careful with that. Like for example, look at the thickness of this one, all right? This is probably a pretty thick one, all right? Compared to a thin one, really thin. And these have double-sided tape, all right? You see that one line here? This one actually has more adhesive, and it was in the same box. This whole thing, the plastic comes off, and the whole thing is sticky. This is actually a lot better for side panels, side adhesives, all right? So this is really good. So, and it was on the same box. If you can see it, it's on the same box. You take it off. Now, they do give you different colors, different thickness, and this is pretty much like a rubber kind of waterproof, you know, the bottom of it. Arrow pointing up, what direction you're gonna be made in the US, of course. Thickness, this is probably the thickest one I have. And of course, this is double side. It's really thick. I don't even know how I'm gonna put this one in the tile, probably in the corner. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. Let me show you some of the stuff I'm talking about. So I'm not finishing the corners, all of them, because I'm doing like a tile version. And I'm gonna try to see if I can put pieces of it in the corners. And if you notice, I put, because this was an outdoor room, I put silicone on it earlier, just to make sure. Now it's not gonna go all the way to the wall, if you guys can see it. It's a little bit off, but I had to line it up, and it went all the way to the back. Still putting it. Of course, dog comes in, drinks some water in here. I'm gonna be sharing with him. That's the only reason I got this for, because I do have animals. They get damaged, they get water, they get pooped on, you can replace them, every single one of them. And if you can see, this is my cement, existing cement that I had. So I kind of cut it out in a puzzle piece, and they're simple to cut with a blade. Very easy to cut with a blade. So we're gonna go ahead and set this whole room up, and I'll show you the whole demo after. I'm putting the rough ones right in the entrances, the thick ones right in the entrances. I'm gonna clean that one up right there. There's one missing here, but because like I said, I go from angle. I go straight out of the way, start from there, straight back, start from there, straight from here, all the way back. Try to hit the walls as much as you can, but if you can't, leave a little gap so you can put the adhesive. What I'm gonna put on these right here to hold the rest of them, I'm gonna put the double-sided, the thickest one. I'm gonna put this one right here, the one that has more adhesive, because it sticks better and it won't shuffle the whole thing. But to be honest with you, they haven't moved. They're pretty good, easy to set up on what used to be an outdoor patio, enclosed now, if you can see it. You can see my windows too. A dog door too. They used to have. Now they have a new dog door here, double-sided. So we're setting it up. See if you guys like this. So let me go ahead and continue, and I'll fix it. All right, so I had a flood the other day here, and it filled up some of the water here. It's dry already, but just one thing that let me make it sure clear. So you could pick these up, all right, and replace them if I could grab it. Now, I have concrete underneath, but this does not get dry easily, guys, all right? If you have water, you got to go underneath and dry it up, all right? Make sure you dry it up because it does not dry properly. Now, the adhesive stays on. Even though it got wet, it's still active. So, which is really good. Now, of course, I got to make sure I place it right. So just to let you guys know that the adhesive works even after the water, but underneath you got to dry it up. It won't dry up. So I had a floor fan, move over and kind of clear it out. But if you can see, I didn't go straight lines or anything like that. I went like putting tile because I needed to put the corners. If you can see, I did put the corners in there. I put extra silicone so the water will come in, of course, and make sure that it's working. But overall, I am pleased with it. I like this. It looks really good. And the best part about it is, like, if you get mold or something happens or they get really dirty, you could replace the piece. And it's universal pretty much. That's one thing I like about it. Now, I did put the white pieces away from the wall, like this white piece here. And I'm going to show you some of my mess here. But I put the rough ones where the dogs come in and out. I put the easy ones. Even the front one has a rough one right now, right underneath there. So I could come out easy to clean up. But overall, I like them. And if you guys enjoy stuff like this, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we're out.